Driving from London to Lagos is my longest road trip, Pelumi Nubi.
Living with dyslexia, I've had to rely on people for a lot of things. And as a woman of color, I've had limitations placed on me.
Travel content creator Pelumi Nubi, in an interview with HIPTV, discussed her journey from London to Lagos. She described the road trip as her longest ever, lasting 2 months and spanning 16 countries across different continents. Unlike her previous trips, which typically involved traveling across the same country or a few neighboring ones, this journey was much more extensive.
This is my longest road trip, so crossing through different continents. The other road trip I've done, I've stayed in the same place and just, traveled across the same country or like a couple of countries. So these I did 16, it was 2 months long, it was a lot bigger in comparison to other trips. To be a quick discovery one, but we were out there for almost half an hour, and that was just magical.
Pelumi explained that her inspiration for the trip stemmed from a desire to step out of her comfort zone and embark on a different kind of adventure. Having traveled extensively, she wanted to connect the two places she considers home: Lagos, Nigeria, where she was born, and London, UK, where she grew up. Normally, she would fly between these locations, but she was intrigued by the idea of exploring more of West African overland, and she also noted that there was a lack of representation for solo female travelers exploring on their own, without a partner or group. Pelumi wanted to address this gap and challenge herself with a new type of adventure. She found that she enjoyed road trips after a solo journey across Namibia and another trip from London to Lake Como in Italy. She said that her aim is to inspire others by sharing her journey on social media and showing that anyone can take on a grand adventure. Her goal was to motivate the next generation of travelers to pursue their own ambitious journeys.
Okay, so in terms of the inspiration, I definitely wanted to step out of my comfort zone. I've been traveling quite a lot and I wanted to do something a bit different, something a bit new, something a bit organic. It came from, just wanting to connect the two places I consider home. I was born in Lagos, Nigeria, and I grew up in London, UK. And each time I used to come back home, I just flew. But there was this kind of interest after exploring East Africa and South Africa. I was like, okay, West Africa, where I was born, I don't really know much. I haven't been to those countries so much, except from Togo, Benin, Ghana. What about the other countries that comprise this place? Baby girl is looking good. This sunny day, actually, not cold at all. And I realized I'm breaking out so badly as well. And then overland travel, I realized there was not enough representation, not enough people that looked like me, especially female travelers exploring by themselves, not with a couple, not with someone else. So I just wanted to put it out there and just try something new. I found that I really enjoy road trips when I did one across Namibia, 4,000 kilometers by myself. I also did a road trip from London to Lake Como in Italy. So I just realized that, I love the road, I love exploring, and I wanted to be daring, do something a bit more brave in my adventure and get people, involved in it as well. There's the social media posting and, announcing to the world that this was going to happen. So it really was to inspire the next generation, to inspire the next traveler that they could do something grand and something big as part of what they love to do. All right, let me get my stuff back to my car, have breakfast, and we move.
The travel creator stated that it took more than a year to plan the trip. She mentioned that she began discussing the idea in September 2022 and spent all of 2023 preparing for it before setting a date for the journey in 2024. Although she typically approaches travel spontaneously, this trip required careful planning due to the complexity of crossing 16 different countries. She acknowledged the support of her family and community, including blogs and other platforms, praising them for being her strong advocates. These communities believe in her journey and eagerness to be part of the adventure inspired her, especially during challenging moments such as fatigue, car accidents, or feeling low. The encouragement from her community, including checking in on her well-being and whereabouts, she said made a significant difference. Creator also noted the tremendous growth in her social media following, with Instagram followers rising from 12,000 to nearly 300,000 and TikTok followers surpassing 100,000, and other platforms like YouTube and Facebook experiencing similar growth.
It took a year to plan this trip, from idea, more than a year. September 2022, I was already talking about me wanting to do such a trip. So, I had the whole of 2023 to plan for it, and then finally setting that date for 2024 that this is going to happen. So it wasn't a spontaneous trip. I'm very spontaneous as a person, but with these, because of the level of detail, the fact I was crossing over 16 different countries, I needed to be a bit more detailed about my travel. Can I back out? Every single time. Now I'm all teary. Oh gosh. The E family and the community I built were 10 out of 10. They were true advocates for me, even when, my matter went into some blogs and stuff like that. They were able to advocate for me. So in terms of just really understanding that it was a solo trip, but people really subscribed to the idea. They really bought into the story. They really were wanting to be part of the adventure. That really motivated me, when I was falling sick, when I had the car accident, when I was just, feeling low or something like that. Just a encouraging word. Just someone checking in, like, well, have you eaten? Are you okay today? Where are you right now? Like, it really made a difference. I inherited so we started with 12,000 followers on Instagram. We're about to cross 300,000. We started on TikTok with 200 people. We've crossed more than 100,000. YouTube, Facebook, all of these platforms grew tremendously by people just subscribing. And it was really them seeing that they changing that narrative about what is considered possible or not possible as a solo female traveler, really pushing that message out that, you can really do great things if you just put your mind at it. We're doing this good. We're doing this good. It's good to be alive. Woo!
When asked if she plans to drive back to London, Pelumi responded that she will not be driving back. Instead, she has donated her car Lumi to the Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History in Lagos State. She said it will be an honor for people in the future to hear her story and see her car as part of history.
No. So my car Lumi, actually, that's her name, will actually be donated to a museum here in Lagos State. So it has been, it's such a historical moment. And the fact that people for generations to come were able to hear my story feels honestly like an honor. So yeah, I will be flying back with full joy. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.